A youth pastor accused of sexual assault. Yes, let's weigh in. Hello and welcome to this edition of Let's Weigh In with yours truly, Amaka Chibuzo-Obi, and my beautiful sister, Uzonna Nzewi. Today we'll be weighing in on an issue that is making the rounds out there in the Nigeria net space, okay? And it is spiraling out of control. A youth pastor has been accused of sexual assault in the most dramatic manner ever. But before I get into the gist, right, I need to say this. This show is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only, and every view we express right here on the show is based on information that is already out there in the public domain. Now wow. So, hey, the internet was agog on Tuesday, 5th of May with a particular news that broke, right? An RCCG, that's the Redeemed Christian Church of God, youth pastor for the House of the Lord Parish in LAUTECH, that's Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, was accused by a parishioner of sexual assault. And honestly, the most dramatic part of this whole thing is how the allegation was made. It was made in church with a microphone. The lady stood up, came out, and started talking about it. Watch.
Before I knew it, you were all over me. Then you were trying to rape me, and I kept closing my leg. I was telling you go. You did it to the extent that you now said, okay, wait. You stopped and you asked me to give you head. You don't remember. And I asked the question.
What a wahoo. My sister. In church, in the full glare of the entire parishioners. Now let's hear what his response to this allegation was. So she had spoken, and then he took the microphone and said,
"She has spoken, right? And the story is sweet. Let me ask her a question.
All he said was, she has spoken, right? And the story is sweet. Let me ask her a question. No denial, no rebuttal, just she has spoken and the story is sweet. I have a lot to say. I don't even know where to start from. Now, this lady, people say her name is Toby. I'm not quite sure of that. But this lady came out to make this allegation. And from the other things we're seeing, it's like there are other people, there are other ladies who are also accusing him of sexual assault. In fact, this lady said that she even asked him while they were having whatever the issue was, that, am I the only one you smack my buttocks all the time? And he mentioned a few other girls in the church that he smacks their buttocks to. This is so disturbing.
But wait. You are passing. You know, because I don't know how
sure you have a lot to say too.
Because
you don't know where to start from.
Because of the way we were trained and brought up, that a man of God, we should respect a man of God. Because in reality, now that I know what I know, and I've come to this level of consciousness and personal development, forget that I'm married. I pass, you smack my buttocks, I land you slap.
Yeah,
whether you're a pastor or not.
Yeah, I feel like the issue, which is why I say I have a lot to say, so I have to layer them. The first issue I see is the undue power we give to men of God, or people who we call pastors and the likes, right? There is a sort of power that the society gives to them, which allows many of them, the wolves in sheep clothing, do some atrocious things and go scot-free. So many of us as kids were trained, we learned that Bible verse, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. We learned it was instilled in us. And so when some of these men of God start doing certain things, we already know, or we believe somehow that we will not be believed if we talk about it, or even that talking about it could be sin for us, that we are accusing them, and therefore that could be touching God's anointed. So already there is that
because they have seen people who have spoken against a pastor and nothing was done.
And again, it's that misbalance of mismatch of power unbalance, if that's what I would call it. These men of God, especially those of them not even just in Nigeria,
we really call them men of God.
I'm using that tongue in cheek, but many of those pastors, right? They already believe that they are untouchable. They already believe that they can do anything and go scot-free. And that's why you see many of them do some kind of twisted stuff. I mean, we've heard stories of even married women being sexually assaulted by men of God, right? Some of them are people looking for the fruit of the womb. They go to this man of God and he tells them, I have to sleep with you to cleanse your womb, or I have to bathe you in the river. And then while bathing, they are touching all the different parts and participles of the woman's body and all of those kinds of things. And they somehow justify these things with the Bible. Somehow. Yes, some of them justify these things with the Bible. We've heard stories upon stories that pan out like this, where the girl, most times they're usually impressionable girls that are trying to grow in the spirit and all of that. And the pastor begins to groom them, and before you know it, sexual abuse has started, and the girl now begins to think that she is the problem. Right? Some people would even say, if she even talks to certain people about it, some of them would even say, you are the one that made the man of God.
You are the one that seduced you. How did you dress? What did you wear? What did you say? Who sent you there?
We see these things happen a lot in the spiritual circle, or the religious, let's not say spiritual, the religious circle. We see it play out a lot of times, where these men that have been given a place of position, a place of power, a place that should speak trust and safety for others, misuse those opportunities and use their place of power to abuse people. This was this is something that is really disturbing. And honestly, I feel like let's remember that this also is a school environment, right? This is a school environment. So for someone who is a predator, it's a breeding ground for women. As in, there is more than enough. Right? And also, I think that with all of these things that happen and the way they go, that is why new ones believe that they can continue to do this. Because if all of this time we have actually used one person as scapegoat, one pastor, drag him, he goes to jail and is actually really disgraced, some of these things would have stopped. But what do we see? When these women speak up, they become vilified.
Yes.
They are the ones
they become
that
the victim. They are the ones that are
trashed. They are the ones that their lives are torn apart. They begin to feel like, I wouldn't have spoken up. And then if there are more people who were assaulted, they also feel like I shouldn't speak up. So for me, I feel like this is a call to action for heads of churches and even mosques as well. Who are you placing in the position of power? Is it someone who you can vouch has sexual discipline? Because you see, sexual indiscipline has pulled down even the mightiest of men. Ask Samson, my brother.
Tell people better.
Ask Samson. Sexual indiscipline has pulled down the mightiest of men. So who is that you're putting in that position of power? How often do you check in with them? What are their habits? Because some of these people, I was telling my producer that there are so many reasons why some men lack sexual discipline. One of such reasons is some of those men were actually sexually abused.
True.
And they are responding to trauma that they have not dealt with. Sexual abuse rewires a person's brain in a certain way. So for some people, after they have been sexually abused, they become sort of like predators themselves. They just seek people to sleep with willy-nilly. So sexual abuse and trauma can be one reason a person can become sexually indisciplined, right? The second reason could be a sense of low self-esteem. Now, there's some men who see sleeping with a woman as conquest. They conquered that woman.
They stoop to conquer.
No, they conquered that woman. And that's why you will see men saying, I've slept with 100 women. I've slept with... It's not
kind of
normal.
boost
Yes, it helps them boost their sense of self.
Yeah.
So a man who has low self-esteem will believe that if I'm able to chase this girl, get her and sleep with her, it says something
like
about how mighty I am as a man. So low self-esteem is another reason that you find sexually undisciplined men, right? And yet another could just be that maybe when they were growing up, because you also have people like that, when they were growing up, they found it difficult getting girls. Maybe they had some sort of limitation. Maybe they were shy, or they looked a certain way. I've seen that play out in therapy too, where a guy, when he was younger, he was not able to speak well, he was not very good looking, and so the women that he went after at the time all rejected him. So now he's an adult male, he has made money, he's now tushed up, he's now handsome. So he's trying to relieve the rejections of his past. He's trying to tell that little boy that was rejected that, it's now better. Do you understand? So that boy that was rejected is still yearning for validation. And now with money and with looks and with everything, he's now saying, the girls I couldn't get,
I will get
back
them
then, I can get them now.
now.
So it all boils down to dealing with your demons before they bring you down. Because you saw the video of this guy now.
Because
Very handsome.
very handsome young man, and if any man or any human being who lacks sexual discipline is bound for doom or for destruction.
Honestly.
Because that is one thing. And if you're a minister listening to us, let me help you. Let me help you.
Let me help
your ministry. When you know that you have not yet dealt with your demons, that you can comfortably stay with a woman or anybody and you're not moved, no matter how the person, if you have not gotten to that level, please, number one, your PA should be a male. Number two, you're doing counseling, your doors should be open. So that in case of anything, somebody wants to off something, you can fly out. Because the Bible says that we should flee from all appearances
of evil.
He say flee, as in remove your shoe and run for your life.
Yeah.
You cannot negotiate. You can't be negotiating with the devil at that point. So begin to create boundaries for yourself. I know that I don't want to blame the girl. I don't want to do that, because every time we blame them. Begin to create boundaries. And our religious bodies should now begin to put sanctions in place that when these people do this thing, show us.
Yes. Let us see that justice was done.
Let us see that justice was done. You cannot be put as a daddy, because everybody in the parish will call you daddy. Somebody who is a shepherd, you're supposed to lead, you're supposed to protect, and you are abusing who you're supposed to protect. You should bear the consequences. No matter the demons that are chasing you, it is not our fault, or it is not the person's fault that demons are chasing you. You should be able to bear the consequences. And for the young girls that are listening to me, I said in the beginning, create boundaries. I always be able to read the room. When a minister or a pastor begins to tell you, I want to see you, what are you doing?
After service, wait, come and see me in my office.
And he's touching you. Read the room. Read the room. You too, flee.
Because the man of God is he's still
He's
a man. He's still a man.
Free.
So let's not get these things twisted. Yes, I understand the place of respect. I understand the place of
respect should not make you lose
you're
boundaries.
trying to honor your pastor, but you also have the ability to, you know, put boundaries in place. It's not disrespect. And when you talked about boundaries, I just remembered a seminarian that was sent to my place back then in the village when I was growing up. Usually for those who are Catholics, you know that sometimes they send seminarians to your parish, maybe for 6 weeks, depending on their class, either 6 weeks or 6 months or thereabout. There's this particular seminarian that came to our parish for 6 weeks, and very handsome guy, very, very handsome guy. Even myself, I think I was in secondary school.
Everybody will line up. He's the one that will give them communion.
Honestly. So it was such a thing. Morning prayers that used to have just 5 people. Immediately the seminarian came. We don't have space to sit down.
It will be filled up now.
Everybody was coming for morning prayers. 95% women, right? And I remember at the end of one morning prayer, the seminarian just stood up and said, wait, before everybody goes, I need to say something. We're like,
disclaimer.
Honestly. He said, from today, I think he wasn't even up to a week in the parish at that time. He said, from today,
I don't want to see.
Once mass ends,
Ona,
everybody
go to your house.
Go home. If you have any requests or any questions you want to ask the cactus. The cactus will come and ask me. I will pass your message back to the cactus. And we were laughing because for him to,
he knows what he has
seen in
boundaries,
less than 1 week.
yes.
And then he even said that for all of those that now actually have severe reasons to see me and I invite to come to my office, if you come to my office and you bend down on my table, I will scream and I will make sure that everybody knows that you
what
want
you have come to do
to seduce me. He gave serious warning. Do you know
the
after that
day,
warning? People reduced.
Of course.
People reduced.
The sheep will be separated from the goats. That's what is going to happen.
It was so dramatic. And that was when I came to realize that there are actually women who go out of their ways to seduce men of God.
And if you don't put back, they'll bring you down.
We can't put that out.
They will bring
we can't negate that. There are women who just love the fact that I'm sleeping with such a powerful person. There are people like that.
And as a man of God,
the onus is on you. As the man of God who knows his calling, or
you should not stay your wife.
You know your calling, you know your destination, you know your vision. The onus is on you to safeguard yourself. So that at the end of the day, you will not come out and be saying, she's the one that came on me. She came on you and then what? She came on you and then you accepted.
She overpowered him.
Do you understand? So some of these things, we need to begin to take full responsibility. You have the power to say no. As the man of God, that's if you're really saying she's the one that came to me. You have the power to say no. You have the power to shout. You have the power to
push her away.
Did you understand? You have the power to call in
somebody
and say,
help me.
They carry me, go where
no. At least you can shout that one. Secretary will open door and
enter. So we need to begin to put boundaries in place. And then for the young women too, please, the pastor is not God. The pastor is not Jesus Christ. The pastor is a man with human limitations, with human desires.
He's a man with shortcomings.
Man, okay? So don't take everything he says line, hook, and sinker. Don't take everything he does as gospel. Because sometimes they could come to you quoting one Bible or the other. You self know God for yourself.
Because if you don't know, yes,
bad,
of course. They
right?
can twist Bible passages.
If you are not standing well in God, they can bring a Bible passage that will justify them
what they are doing.
And it will sound okay. So you need to be able to know God for yourself, stand on the path of morality. Because I tell people that no matter how decayed the world gets, there will still be good and there will still be bad.
Of course.
And
definitely.
Bad will still be bad any day.
Any day.
So don't let anyone blur the lines of morality for you. Some of them will tell you that by virtue of the fact that you're sleeping with a pastor, that it has made it okay, that grace has covered you. It is a lie from the pit of hell. Yes, They will tell you that it is not sin because it is a pastor that is doing it.
Ow.
That the grace that covers him has covered you. Now lie. You see on Judgment Day, that pastor will not be anywhere to be found. Now you go use your mouth to talk wetin happen.
Wetin happen?
So please, let's not allow these people that have been given a place of power in our churches to ruin the lives of our young ones. And as mothers too, as parents, we also need to be very careful. A lot of parents will send off their daughter to go and give food to a young pastor in his room alone. You will say, oh, take the food. Pastor has not eaten.
Are you the one that will feed pastor?
Please stop exposing your daughters.
Ministry will feed him.
Stop exposing your daughters, please. Because that girl will carry the food and go. And
Innocent,
pastor will now start rubbing her back. And because she knows how her mother loves pastor so much, she will want to give in, so that her mother will not be upset. Let's not do that. Please, let's protect our young ones. Our young ones to protect yourself.
So it takes a lot. I want to, that young girl that took the mic. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I want to applaud you. And I want to tell you that no matter what people are saying, own your story. Own it, because they can twist it. They can say, oh, you did this. Own your story and stick to what you're saying. I want to,
as long as it is the truth.
As long as it is
true, stick to it.
Stick to it. I want to applaud you for coming out, because we have lots of young people who I went through the comment section, and you see people say, oh, if I share my story, this, that, oh, pastor this, pastor that, pastor this. I think that a lot is going on. We need to sanitize
the religious
body. Yes, we need to sanitize it. And especially this particular church that is mentioned, everybody is a pastor. You wake up, you go, they decide 2 weeks, 3 weeks before you know, pastor, one branch, pastor, one cornerstone parish. This is why they're going through training at all.
Proper training, all round.
As in being trained, because you even need to, as a body, you even need to ask, is this person, because some people, his stomach that call them is not God. Hunger call people now.
Why you like? Well, it's true now. It's the truth.
Some people, hunger is what is calling them.
Yeah.
So as a body, you need to now begin to put like a committee or something that let these people go through. Oh, if you do, let there be rules, regulations. Let our girls not be afraid to come to church to worship God. And they should not be afraid to go and say.
There should also not be vilifications of people who have spoken up.
Yes.
Because the church has this bad habit of vilifying people who speak up against sexual abuse.
Before you know, they say, hey, he's a man of God. Do this. Oh, you want to bring him down.
Exactly.
Hey, what of this? And before you know, the story will just die down.
And discourage other people from speaking up.
So please,
let's do the right things. This is really sad, because I went back to watch the guy's sermons. A very handsome guy.
He's very handsome.
Obviously has the vibes, to be a pastor and all of that. So I'm wondering what's wrong, what went wrong. Please,
discipline.
We all need to deal with trauma, because trauma can actually ruin your life if you don't deal with it. If there are things that have happened to you and you need therapy is not unchristian. A lot of people think that they can pray their way through certain things. Sometimes if you try praying your way through those things and they're not working, go sit with a psychologist and actually have therapy to help you deal with those things, so that you don't become
at the peak of your career,
the demons don't bring you down. Because right now, if you Google Pastor what's his name? Tayo Sobowale, what will come up is something like this. And like Ogechukwu always says, the internet never forgets. So please, let's not put ourselves in this position anymore. So I want to hear from you. What do you think should be done in matters like this? Should we just, do it hush and take care of it as a family within the church? Or should this be escalated to, the law enforcement agencies and proper investigation and then justice served? Let us know where you stand. Are you team let's discuss it hush in the church, deal with it and just not put our church and our pastor to shame? Or do you think that every sexual assault should be properly investigated, go through due process, and if found
regardless
culpable,
of who is
be jailed.
involved.
Yes, regardless of who is involved. So let us know in the comments. Would absolutely love to hear from you. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so. Put a smile on our faces. Let us know you see us. Let us know you appreciate what we're doing. If there are things you would like us to talk about, please also tell us in the comments about a particular story you would like us to bring here on Let's Weigh In. My name once again is Amaka Chibuzo-Obi, and of course, next to my sister and co-pilot, Chibuzo-Obi. And until we come your way in the next video, please stay safe, do good, and God bless you. Amen. Amen.